So if when we're not, well, I guess, yes, hopefully when we're in heaven, we see, are we going to see God and Jesus? And I guess this might turn into a Trinity question and maybe the Holy Spirit. Or do we see one because it's, God and Jesus are all God, but Jesus is separate? And yeah, I guess that's about it, if that makes sense.
Okay. The beatific vision doesn't consist in physical vision. So what we would see with physical vision would depend on whatever's in front of our eyes. The beatific vision is a spiritual perception that is made possible by God's grace in the faculties of our soul. And since it's a vision of God, it's going to include as much of the divine reality as, number one, God chooses to disclose to us, and number two, that we're capable of receiving. And so those are kind of the two limiting factors. How much does God want to show us, and how much are we capable of receiving of his mystery? Since even in this life, God has revealed to us the fact that he is a Trinity, presumably that will be something that we perceive in a more direct way in the next life, in the beatific vision. Presumably, we're not going to have less of a perception of God, but more of a perception of God. And so I would assume that we would perceive not just God in a unitary way through the divine beatific vision, but that we would perceive the Trinity of God through the beatific vision as well. And I hope that answers your question.
Yeah, definitely. So I guess I didn't really think to tie it into the beatific vision, so that's a good answer, so thank you.
No problem.
Did it rate as awesome on the Josh scale?
Awesome, as always. Thanks, guys.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Are you serious?